Hello guys, this is Vaish. So the UPSC Prelims 2022 is just around 60 or 59 days away, and people have been asking like whether we have any more test series batches. Unfortunately, we cannot launch a full batch because in 60 days time and all you cannot complete a full-fledged test series. Okay, you can do minimum number of tests, and so I thought like okay, we'll give the subject-wise test PDFs. Okay, because then you can, maybe you are weak in economics or you're weak in polity or spectrum or ancient history or art and culture, maps. There are many areas from which questions are repeatedly coming, and you can revise only that. Now the first thing is, why should I buy Vaishya's test series? Already there are many test series, that to paid ones, free ones. These Telegram groups steal from here and there and give. There are hundreds of test and material. Then why should we buy from a channel which is providing like this at the last minute? So that can be a question for newcomers who have not seen our results, who have not seen like what kind of quality questions are there. So I'll, in next 5 minutes, I'll try to give you all the details, and then you can decide whether you want to buy this or not. Okay, else it's totally fine. We have a lot of free MCQs, lot of free videos. Watch that, and then it's up to you. Okay, but because we have a certain result, okay, which we always publish as Vaish versus UPSC. Okay, Vaish versus UPSC 2019, 2020, 2021. You can search in YouTube and you will get our result, like how many questions were solvable directly from our test series. Okay, so we'll show everything. And this last year also, as I told, 2021 we had done this. Now 2022 again we are doing. So first thing is, I want you to do, before even trusting a particular channel, if you're hearing Vaishya for the first time, go and search Vaish versus UPSC. Like this, simply type in YouTube, you will get two videos. Okay, this, if you see, 1 hour 45 minutes, 1 hour 42 minutes, because all the 100 questions I am going one by one, comparing it with our test MCQ, and showing you like how directly it could have been solved. Okay, so here if you see, 2019 around 47 to 55 was solvable. Why I am putting this range? Because 47 is sure and 55 is like you need little bit of application level also. You cannot directly solve it, because nobody is like very so like genius that you can predict exactly the UPSC question. Nobody can do that. Only thing is that the statement which they put, somebody should teach you. So 47 question statements were directly there in our test. Okay, and 55 is the extended range. Same like that, 2020 it was up to 63. So that was a huge success. After that, then 2021 also we have been able to have the 50% mark again. Okay, but that full analysis is not yet out. But subject wise, history, polity and science I have already discussed. So around 50 questions were there. In that 50, more than 30 questions were solvable from Vaishya. So this time we try to do it in a different way, instead of one single Vaish versus UPSC. So that also, see, if you can search Vaish IAS UPSC Prelims 2021, you will get three such separate videos, okay, for different things, so that it's more detailed. Okay, instead of making that 1 hour or 2 hour big video, we broke it down to pieces. In this also, as you see, geography is missing, environment is missing. So that videos will be out this week or next week. Okay, because I couldn't get time that time, and there were many questions which are debatable. 2021 exam is still going on. The answer key is not out. So it varies from coaching institute to coaching institute, like what can be the perfect answer for each of the question. So whatever we could understand or conclude, we discussed. Remaining will come in the coming days. Okay, but you can go through this itself, then you will understand more than 50% is solved here itself. Okay, now another thing is how to revise. Okay, so already one video I've put like what is the priority areas and all, and one special thing which Vaishya's have, that is the revision charts which we provide, revision charts and snippet cards. So most people don't understand what is the meaning of revision chart. So I'll show you the samples here. If you see, this one is a history revision chart which we have. Okay, and revision chart doesn't mean your entire 100% syllabus will be put into tables or things like this, because everything cannot be put in table format. Only things which can be compared or which look similar and you get confused, those are the things we put in revision charts. So this is like, if you see, the roundtable conference which happened in London the month of December 1930, 31, 32. That time the question which comes is like, who were the participants, who did not participate, who did not go, or who withdrew from that. So such kind of things UPSC keeps playing, and it is a confusing part. So we put it in one single table so that you can revise. It's not for studying again, I'm telling, it's for revision. Anybody thinks like you never read spectrum, don't know anything about the modern history, and directly from revision charts you will clear, you will not clear. Okay, these are extra things given for additional revision. Okay, so I'll show you some samples from the start. This is history. This is also Gandhi's movements, 1917, 17, 18 time when he came, the first three movements, okay, when he came from South Africa, the Champaran, Ahmedabad and Kheda, are like repeatedly asked. UPSC have asked at least 10 times in the last 20-25 years about these things, and there are very important things which people don't know. Like, this is the first civil disobedience movement which he did. This is the first hunger strike. This is the first non-cooperation. Also, like that, there is like when there was the first All India Hartal. So like that, there are many things which is very like found here and there in textbooks, but people forget or people confuse. So we put it in tables and give you, so it will be easy for you to revise. Okay, these are history. I'll show you more history charts. This is a very big one. Medieval history, if you see all the important rulers of Mughal, only the important ones, the other ones are also there. After Aurangzeb, whoever is there, that is there in different table. So like I told, there is no particular order or particular like these things should be covered, that things should be covered. It's all like up to my intuition, like what is important for UPSC, I keep deciding. And like this, around 250 260 charts are there. Okay, I'm telling across subjects. History is the highest one. History has about 80 to 100 charts. Then we have geography, environment, science combined, around 40 50 charts will be there. Polity, some 10 20 charts will be there. Economics also some 10 15 charts will be there. Okay, then there are many general charts like defense exercises together, or any international UNEP summits or UNFCCC conference. I'll show you samples of everything. So this kind of things are there, which every year is helpful to solve at least one or two questions directly. Okay, so this will help you revise and not study, because this is, it's very like bullet points. It's not giving you the full story, because as I told, this is for additional support to those who study. This one, if you see Factory Act, this was asked in 2017 prelims. I think like the children's age something was regulated, or the holidays were regulated. Exactly from this you could have solved it. Okay, so these are very small things if you see, but at the time of exam you cannot go and read the full textbook or watch like which video it had, or which notes page you had. But if you have these charts in your cell phone, because we'll be giving you soft copy, you can have it in your phone, in your email, and you can simply scroll through it. 250 charts scrolling will not take much time. Okay, if you have already studied. So this is the thing which is like one of the best seller also towards the exam, because this is like for lifelong also. This is like a soft copy which you can keep for lifelong. Okay, so for next year, or because prelims every year, you know, you will not clear in the first attempt. Everybody won't clear. So that time these kind of things will be helpful for lifetime studies. Okay, so these are history charts. Now I'll show you some other subject charts also. So this is environment. If you see, this is taken directly from the standard textbooks like NCERT and Shankar IAS and all. So sometimes examples used to come. Okay, now recently if you see, these kind of questions are not coming, but earlier prelims used to have match the following and pick the incorrect pair, that kind of thing they will give. Okay, different type of anthropods or amphibians, and these kind of things used to come. This one, if you see, is a big one. Environmental conventions, which again lot of questions comes every year. If you see Global Environment Facility or the Wetland Summit, and here if you see everything, UNFCCC, CBD and UNCCD are the outcomes of Rio Summit. This was asked 2 times at least by UPSC. Helsinki Declaration, Montreal Protocol, Kigali Amendment, all the in order we have given. Okay, Geneva, Rotterdam, Stockholm, everything, the summary in one line. Okay, so as I told, you cannot study anything from here. If you have already studied through our test series, which I will be giving you, then this will be helping you to revise in the last minute. This is only for the most serious aspirants looking to clear. Okay, not others who are looking to start from scratch now. You cannot start from scratch to revision charts. I'm repeating again, because some people enroll to this and after exam they tell like I couldn't clear. You gave very like incorrect materials. The materials is not the problem. Your way to use the material is the problem. Okay, so next if you see, again I'll show you, this is banks, and from this also direct question came in 2018 prelims. Okay, they told like some like Japan is a member or Japan is not a member, like AIIB, some question came, it was directly mentioned here, who is members, who is not members, what is the shareholding, who has the highest share, who has veto power. These kind of things UPSC keeps asking, and these are not the only banks, there are many banks, but which we feel, as I told, for exam it is important, that is done. Same like this World Bank IMF chart is there. Within World Bank itself 5 bodies are there, for that chart is there. So like that, as I told, economics some 20 charts will be there, which I feel is the most important ones, which you should revise. Okay, if this is not as this year, it will be as next year. So that kind of charts is being made. Now next one is a polity chart. So if you see the Lakshmikant chapter, which is a parliament chapter, one of the most important chapter, we also have done lectures, I think in 10 parts we have done. So this, if you see, these are the important motions from which repeatedly question come. This is one section. If you see page number 22.14 and 15, that 2 pages in Lakshmikant, we have put it in table format. Okay, meaning we are not inventing anything, or we are not giving you any false information. All these are a easily understandable format of the same thing which you would have already studied there. Okay, so in the exam time, if you simply scroll this, okay, in highlighted way, whatever I've given, what is the category, what is the subcategory, what is the one line meaning of it, this is exactly what UPSC will ask. Okay, this adjournment motion was asked, calling attention motion was asked, substitute motion was asked. These are all asked by UPSC already. That is why we form this. Okay, and again, as I told, just because you saw this, that doesn't mean Lakshmikant's every page I have taken and made this. I have not made it. Okay, only 20 to 25 polity charts will be there, which we feel can be put in table format like this. Okay, so don't buy revision chart expecting that full syllabus will be there. This one is the general charts which I told, which doesn't properly fit in any particular subject category. So this one, if you see, these are the missiles, okay, under this IGMD program which we have, Abdul Kalam started it. So here the Prithvi missiles, the Agni missiles, the Trishul. So here in a mnemonic format, Patna, this way we have given you in order, and this will be enough for to clear any question which comes in this angle, the range or the weight or the fuel or the generation it belongs to. This is the minimum thing they ask. Okay, plus with this you have to add current affairs. That is obviously again new things will be given to you. Okay, and this, if you see, from this last year 2020 or 21, I think two questions came. Okay, one is this Alma-Ata declaration, and one was, I think, Stockholm declaration. One was there. Okay, I forgot which one, but two questions were directly solvable. This again I'm telling, when you watch that Vice versus UPSC video, you will understand like which one was helpful in solving. Okay, so this, if you see, it's just given one line with the one line meaning. Okay, one word and one line. So you don't have to go and read the full notes which you have about each thing, because UPSC will not ask that way in prelims. Okay, UPSC just ask whether Alma-Ata is like, it's a health conference thing, but in match the following, instead of health they will put defense. So that alone, if you knew, you could have got 2 marks, and that is why this charts will be important. So these are examples of revision charts. Now we have another thing called snippet cards, which also around 50 to 60 to 70 will be there, and that is a little bit modified version where we'll have more mnemonics format and something which will help you extra by hearting. Okay, here if you see, learn with Vaishya's test series, revise with Vaishya's revision chart, and by heart with Vaishya's snippet card. This is the policy which I follow. Okay, and this is formed not like today, it is like last 3-4 years we are giving to students, and they all like it very much because this is like lifelong they can use. Okay, so here if you see this Sabha, Ur and Nagaram, this again medieval history. I think 2 years back the same thing came. Okay, this what is meant by what, like this Uparika they'll give, and they will ask like, this in medieval history refers to what. Okay, so you should know it is a officer under Guptas, or this is an officer under Rashtrakuta. This is what they ask. Okay, so here this inscriptions related to which one, like Chola kingdom, or that kind of basic things you should know. Okay, so this is the one format. If you see snippet card number 5, now we see this one snippet card number 29. This is a little more detailed one, and this also last year question came. This Iqtidari system was started by whom? Okay, so here if you see this Altamesh, Razia Sultana Balban, whatever they started, the most important one, and this is formalized or made using referring the previous year questions of UPSC. So all these things, if you see from the 1980s, at least once this was asked. I did not print a single one which is not asked by UPSC. This is entirely UPSC things, but not in order. Maybe one is 1980, one is 2020, but it is like topic wise. Snippet card, this one means, you see the name of this is medieval history fact. Okay, based on previous year question. So who is called slave of slave, or who is founding the slave dynasty, or when did they start, when this battle happened, that kind of things. Okay. Now this is snippet card number 49. So this is also a revision chart format. Sometimes revision chart format also will be put in snippet card. This, if you see the Shwetambar and Digambar differences. So this also Buddhism, Jainism is a topic from which every time question comes. Okay, so this is the samples. So first I showed you samples so that you know these things. Else you will keep asking me, okay, like what is this? Should we enroll? What is the purpose and all? Now if you see the feedbacks from last 4-5 years which we have been doing the prelims test series, people, when they buy this and study it, then they understand that whatever is there in the NCERT, word by word will be there in our test series also, but in a proper bulleted format. Okay, instead of giving you that cut copy paste from the NCERT, we'll put it in bullet format and give you, and also the prelims question which can come from each thing. Okay, NCERT geography, history 6 to 12th is covered, economics class 11th is covered, everything is there in our NCERT package. Okay, so packages I'll show you at the end of this video. So these are some feedbacks which you can pause and read, because if I start reading everything it will take time. Okay, these are all students comments who have enrolled to our test series. Okay, so they exactly have felt how good it is. That is why this much big essay kind of review they are giving. Okay, else they can simply put a one liner. They are giving this much detail because they have experienced how good it is. Okay, there are some people who realize that after the test, okay, like whatever they were searching for, that exactly will be there in the test. Okay, like here one student optional is geography, and whatever because optional person means that person will study that subject in and out. Still, when they get our test, they believe that okay, there are certain points which they missed, and that will be there in Vaishya's test. Okay, so that is the detailing in which we give. So that also samples I can show you, but certain fact I'll tell you before that. So positive fact about this exam is UPSC preparation is getting easier over the years. Okay, the preparation part, because all the materials are available online, everything is there free of cost, or a cheap rate, affordable rate. Even Flipkart, Amazon offers are there. So all textbooks, all editions are there at cheaper, affordable cost, and is easily accessible. And there is no special advantage for anyone. Okay, like if it's a veteran student, if it's a expert, or already an officer is giving the exam again, it doesn't matter. Even a fresher or a veteran is of equal stand. Okay, so that is why positive facts. Now negative facts, if you see, whatever you do on June 5, 99.99% people will fail because of the count. That is not the student's fault, it is the UPSC's vacancies fault. Okay, so that problem is there. And when we tell these kind of things, that is seen as harsh, or like you get demotivated, and some people who are not serious will start hating mentors who tell these things also. Okay, but who are serious understands the fact and then believes that okay, someone is at least there who is telling something which is genuine. Okay, and the vacancy versus aspirant ratio, which I told, is very poor. This time luckily the ratio or this thing has improved. Okay, there is more vacancies this time, especially because the railway seats is also included IRMS vacancy, but still IPS IAS vacancy is the same. Okay, around 180 people only will get it, IAS and IPS. So that you have to see to it that you get into that by studying from the genuine sources. Okay, so without reading basic books, or without reading solving previous year papers, or without studying everything through proper test, you are not going to clear this exam. So this we are telling not to demotivate you, to tell you the fact about this exam. Okay, so elimination technique also, more videos I'll put in the coming days. Now I'll show you the packages, and I'll wind up this video so that you can enroll if you need it. Okay, whichever package you want. So day in and day out, you have to keep practicing the same thing instead of practicing from multiple test series. 1 or 2 test series you finalize, like we will do only these questions and only these videos, and then if you still fail, that means it's like, as I told, the ratio was poor, and that is why you couldn't clear it. Okay, now if you see test series, full test series, already this year 4 batches were there. Okay, so the batch 1 was a 365 day timetable which we launch in June. This coming June also I will launch for 2023 batch. Then batch 2, that is after few months I will launch the next one, 240 days. Then there was 180 days. In all this prelims and mains test series were there. Okay, paid ones. Then after that recently we had the batch 4 also. That's why I'm telling, up to 120 days we can launch full test series. But after that in 60 days you cannot clear. Okay, you cannot do a full test series. You cannot start from scratch. So that is why in 60 days left we are launching the subject wise test series. Okay, so you can get 3 free test PDF also, sample. For that you have to email us 3 free tests, just mail just with the keyword 3 free test, and I'll give you 3 free tests. Okay, and then for enrollment, because now I'll tell you the packages here. After that, directly if you need enrollment, because you have seen the revision chart, you have seen the snippet card, and also I'll show you the test sample also. If you see, this is one of the March PDF, the recent one. Okay, now it is April, so March 2022 current affair PDF. The question PDF will look something like this. Okay, so this, if you see the State of India Environment Report or the microbus, so this is not for evaluation or any online test series. This is for PDF for self learning. Okay, this again, as I told, is lifelong. You can use it next year also, whenever you want. You can keep using. Okay, so every subject PDF will be like that only, lifelong validity. So this one, if you see, these are the question PDF where you can mark it or you can write down in a paper, and then you go to the answer PDF. So answer PDF I'll show you for the same thing. Every test will have 2 PDF. Okay, a question PDF and answer PDF. So this is the answer PDF, and here hyperlinks are there. If you see, this is around 180 pages. Okay, for March current affair. In this, the 100 questions which I showed you in the other one will get over in just 60 to 70 pages. After that, extra 100 pages of notes is given. Okay, because this is designed not only for prelims, this is for prelims plus mains. All our current affair PDFs are designed for prelims plus mains. That is why this length. Okay, else in 60 to 80 pages, your first 100 MCQ. If you see, click on here, 100 MCQ, immediately it'll go to the first answer. If you see, this is the question PDF. The first question is about this report, State of India Environment Report. So after you have done this test by yourself, self-evaluation, you can open this answer PDF and then see the answer here, see the explanation here. And why I am asking this question? Because it came in the news. So the news link or the website of that will be given here. Okay, every particular question will have the question, answer key, and then the explanation part and the news, why this is being asked. There will be not a single question without the proof of why it is being put in the question paper. Okay, we will ask only things which is relevant for this exam and nothing else. This is missing in most of the test series which I have noticed. They will publish things and you don't know whether it is actually valid or not. But here, everything, the news report will be there. Okay, the links which you can read extra for your mains preparation also. So this is how it is. And as I told, if you don't want to do it in a test format, directly open this answer PDF directly. Okay, don't open the question one, open the answer PDF, and here you can read it like a magazine. Okay, like question, answer, explanation. So it will not take much time. And then finally, as I told, in this this itself, after this, if you want to read that extra notes, if you click on this, or after the 100th question anyway, it will be there. You click on this, see here the 100th question is ending. You see, this is 98, 99, and this is 100. So the 100th question is ending here, explanation, and after this snippet starts. So this will be categorized in sections like defense. So these are extra. Okay, not like it is a subset of the MCQs. These are extra notes. So defense will be there. After defense, then space, science, and all these things will be there. See, this is space, science. So again, I'm telling, if I go to the first page again, okay, from here directly also you can navigate. Directly you want to see only the union government schemes, click on here. Directly if you want to see economics, click on here. Or if you see like suppose some committees or reports. The reports are the things which UPSC ask. So surveys and reports, if you come this page, see World Air Quality Report or this UDIAC report, Atlas, Climate Atlas, United Nations report. So all these reports will be in this particular section. So like that you can keep navigating from the very first page. Okay. So this is the sample of current affair PDFs. Like this subject also is. This PDF only I told 3 free tests I can give you if you come and email us. Okay. So 3 tests you can go through and then decide whether you need to study in this PDF format or not. Okay. So now going back to this thing, the pack, the final thing which you wanted to know. And this offers are all till this month end only, okay? Because after that, we actually don't want anyone to buy. That is why we are closing it. Else, if you buy it on June 1 also, we don't care. But such people are simply buying it for time pass and not for studying. So the serious aspirants, I expect you to buy it this month itself, okay? So the full test, okay, still as I told, because maybe next year also it will be useful. If you want, you can buy the full pack itself, okay? Which original price is this one, which you see here on the right screen, but this is the offer price which we give. Even the batch 4 we gave at this price. That is why I'm giving the same price, okay? Else originally we take this from everyone, okay? So this is the full thing. But here if you see, except 10, 11, 12. So what is the 10, 11, 12? I'll show you. There are many packs. So 10, 11, 12, 14 won't be included in this, because those are older current affair, okay? Now if you see that 100 test, but excluding revision chart and snippet card, I told you in the starting, right? Revision chart, snippet card, that if you don't want, you want only the 100 test, and that 100 test include all the subjects, okay? History, geography, polity, economy, international body, everything what you need for prelims, everything will be there, including current affairs, okay? So this one is at this price if you don't want revision chart and snippet card, okay? Now, if you see history alone, some people will be like very weak in history. They don't get time to read ancient, medieval, art and culture, Nitin Singhania, R.S. Sharma, Satish Chandra. So we have made 16 tests specifically for history. So that you can get at this price. And this is, as I told, lifelong you can study from this. Okay, it is like page by page from each of this it's taken. History is there, sorry, NCERT is there, R.S. Sharma is there, Spectrum is there, everything is there. Now the subset of their one package is there because some people need only modern history because they think other things anyway I'm not going to study. I need only modern history, then 4 specific tests. And every test has 100 MCQ. Okay, so as I told, this 100 test means it's 10,000 MCQs, okay, with explanation. Okay, so this is the Spectrum test. Now pack 4, if you see, is the NCERT. So 5 NCERT test is there, meaning 500 MCQ with explanation. That is history class 6, 7, 8 and 12, and geography 6 to 12, economics 11. Because from this only questions will come. The other NCERTs and all is waste of time. You don't have to do it. That is my opinion. Okay, so this is at this price. Now pack 5, if you see, this is one of the biggest pack, geography plus maps plus environment plus science, and this is something from which directly questions comes almost every year, especially maps and all. Any map question which comes, it's always there in Vaishya's test. So this, if you see, 500 MCQs, 300 MCQs, again 500 environment MCQ, 500 science MCQ. So this is an 18 test pack, which is again one of the best seller among students, okay, every year. So last year it was lesser, it was 14 test. I increased the count. I increased one more map test, I increased one more science test. That is how it is 18 test. Okay, then if you see this one, polity again 100% Lakshmikant coverage of 4th, 5th and 6th edition. Okay, that brown color book, that blue color book and that green color book, all 3 are there. But here I have not given too much explanations because Lakshmikant is like, if you give explanations, it's like copy pasting from the textbook. Instead, under each question I would have mentioned like, this is from chapter 6, this is from chapter 4, this is from fundamental rights. So because you have the Lakshmikant area, everyone I know will have Lakshmikant with them. So that page you have to go and see, like this is from chapter 4 means, you know, that chapter will have just 5-10 pages and you will know which section it is. So from there you can go and read the explanations. There is minimum explanation is there, like why each statement is wrong or this thing, but I didn't put like half a page of explanation all because that will simply make the PDF bigger. But 100% coverage is there for all the additional chapters, even the newest chapters which is added in the latest edition, even that is there. So 12 tests, that is 1200 MCQs, which again, as I told, lifelong you can use it for studies. Okay, all are soft copies. Okay, we are not going to courier any hard copy for you. Now this is pack 7, which is that revision chart snippet card which I showed you. 250 plus I think 260 will be there, then 60 snippet card will be there at this price. Okay, and this is again one of the best seller because of its lifelong validity. Now if you see pack 8, which is economic specific, because many students find it difficult to study economics and there are no good lecture series. Even in our channel we have done only in Hindi plus English. We have not done specific English lectures. So this 5 economics core plus 1 economic survey, latest one, and even last year's economic survey I can add to it, so it will become, instead of 6 it will become 7 tests. So together at this price. Okay, and this again will have almost everything what you can study as like a human possibility. Okay, you cannot, there is a limit to which a student can study, so everything will be in this. Then pack 9, which has 9 tests, that is 4 important bodies means international body, also Indian bodies also. Okay, like Indian bodies means ISRO or DRDO, CSIR, anything Indian bodies, or international means all the BRICS and G20, UN bodies, World Bank, IMF, about everything question is there. There will be not a single body which is missed. Okay, and then 5 government schemes in which the last 5 to 6 years, meaning this Modi government's entire scheme from 2014 to 2020, entire schemes will be there in this. Okay, mostly older schemes will be here. The newer will be there in the current affair PDF. Okay, so when you buy this, don't think like this 500 MCQs full new schemes. This will have majorly old schemes because new schemes will be anyway there in the current affair PDF. Okay, this is for the static part for the older schemes, starting from Swachh Bharat, Startup India, Stand Up India, Mudra, everything starting from there till 2020's Indradhanush scheme or anything new, everything will be there. Okay, then These are the current affair packs, which again is like almost every year the most bought or most sought out by aspirants. Okay, so here if you see this yellow color, this is the 12 latest one, which is 2021 June to May 2022, meaning these ongoing months. Okay, so this one, yellow one, is included in pack 1. Okay, but if you see, it does not include pack 10, 11, 12, 14, that is this green ones, because pack 10, 11, 12 are older current affairs, so many of the veteran students won't want it. That's why we have kept it separate. Okay, so when you buy pack 1, you get everything. Okay, including pack 13, you get all these packs, pack 2, 3, 4, everything is there. Okay, plus pack 13, but you won't get pack 10, 11, 12 and 14. That you have to buy separately. Okay, to the more serious aspirants, I am telling you, even now you have to buy the pack 1 only, because if you fail this time, you can use all these things next time also. Okay, next time only thing then you will have to buy is the extra 12 months of current affair. Okay, so it's your choice. And then last one, if you see, pack 14 is a totality of 10 plus 11 plus 12 plus 13, meaning this 12 plus 12 plus 12, that is 48 test, that is 4,800 MCQ of all 4 years of 48 months of current affair in a combo pack. Okay, this also many people buy because they know the value of older current affairs, because that will give you data for the mains also. As I told, prelims plus mains, the current affair thing helps. Okay, so this is the overall packages. I'll wind up this video for free. 3 tests you have to email us at this one, and if you are like decided like I need any of the tests, then directly WhatsApp me. I'll tell you how to join. Okay, so I'm looking forward for the best serious aspirants to come and contact us, not like others who are simply time passing or who again has queries, because I don't think there'll be query left after seeing this much detailing. Okay, I've shown you the test, I have shown you revision chart, snippet card, the pricing, everything is shown. Okay, so if you don't give up and if you give your best, okay, then you are the ones who are going to clear this exam. Okay, you should rest obviously, but you should not quit from the preparation. Okay, so this journey of 2022, in 2 months it's going to end. Okay, at least for the prelims. So please see to it that you are joining or studying from the best sources. If you already are enrolled in some other good test series and all, you don't need to buy this. Okay, but if you feel that has been like you have been seated upon, or those things are bulky, or those things are not to the point, or any reason you feel that is not good, only then buy Vaishya. Okay, else you have to stick to whatever you have already been studying. Okay, these are again feedbacks which you can pause and see, because I cannot take a lot of time in reading this. These are all our enrolled students of last few years. Okay, especially last year's I have taken the screenshots. Okay, so WhatsApp me if you are enrolling or not enrolling. Stay connected with me in WhatsApp for all the free videos, updates and all. So message me whichever year you are preparing, 2021, 22, 23, 24, whatever it is, message me. Okay, so I'll wind up this. Thank you and have a nice day.